Hi, everybody. Joe Chaffee here. Weather in 5 days and 5 minutes on this Friday night, the 5th of May, brought to you by Omni True Value Hardware at 1226 North Wellwood Avenue in West Babylon, New York. Whether you're a landscaper or a do-it-yourselfer, Omni's got it all for you at the best prices anywhere. 631-756-1125 is the phone number. The website, omnitruevalue.com. Tempest by Weatherflow. Get the revolutionary Tempest weather system and join the fastest growing observing network on the planet. They also have all sorts of other gadgets and gizmos and weather merchandise on their website. You can find the link on the descriptor to this video. And if you use the coupon code Joe and Joe Weather Show, you get an extra 10% off. Rather quiet today across the United States. There really isn't much happening as far as watches and warnings are concerned. You've got a red flag and dry weather issues and elevated fire risks from southeast Colorado down into New Mexico. You have your daily run of flood advisories and flood warnings and flood watches scattered in a few places up the Rockies into the Pacific Northwest, dealing with any rainfall that comes in along with snowmelt. But much of the eastern two-thirds of the United States, it's okay from the standpoint of weather. Nothing really adverse. We are seeing late this afternoon and into this evening the last of the instability that we've been dealing with for days now. The upper air features out to the east. There's one last trough that's moving through this afternoon, and then this evening, rather, and then we'll be done. And even though you see moisture across the southeast, back through the Mississippi Valley and on up into the western Great Lakes, all of this moisture is basically pinned there for the time being. So I think we're going to be in good shape for the weekend in the northeast and northern mid-Atlantic states, and we will definitely see an uptrend in temperatures. Moisture continues to move into the west on the far left. Off the coast of Northern California, you can see a little bit of a hook there, and that is the latest upper low and storm system that is sitting there. Meanwhile, we did get some instability, scattered showers. There might even be a few small thunderstorms going on in parts of central and south Jersey this evening. All of what you see here is going to disappear after sunset. The atmosphere is going to stabilize overnight, and we're done with it. Meanwhile, we've got an area of mostly light rain. Some of this isn't even reaching the ground through Georgia into South Carolina. Some heavier downpours and some thunderstorms in southern Mississippi. We have some showers back through the Great Lakes and in the upper Mississippi Valley, maybe even a rumble or two of thunder there. And you'll notice that it's relatively active with rain and showers and even some higher elevations, some snow up in the northern Rockies and in the Pacific Northwest. Rainfall over the next 7 days, not going to amount to too much. We're looking at a tenth to a quarter of an inch from New York City and the lower Hudson Valley southward into Maryland and Delaware. A little patch of a half inch at eastern Virginia. Then it's back to a quarter of an inch or less for the rest of the eastern seaboard. And as you head down into Florida, it picks up just a little bit. Most of the Great Lakes, the Mississippi Valley from north to south, and also areas in the northern plains over the next 7 days. This is where most of the precipitation is going to be occurring, on the order of 3/4 of an inch to 1.5 inches. And as far as the Storm Prediction Center is concerned with severe weather tonight, we are looking at a slight risk of severe weather being indicated in parts of central Texas, and that it comes with 2% tornado risk. Also a slight risk in parts of Nebraska into northwestern Kansas, the marginal risk around that. Also have marginal risk in southeast Louisiana. For tomorrow, we're looking at slight risk in central Texas again, slight risk in northeast Missouri, western Maryland, and in southeast Ohio, marginal risk that goes up into Minnesota. Also a small area of marginal risk in southeast Louisiana. And then on day 3, which is Sunday into Monday, we're seeing a marginal risk across Ohio, slight risk in Iowa, marginal risk that extends from there down into central Texas. So no major severe weather outbreaks are in the cards. So if we look ahead for the weekend, we're going to have sunshine for tomorrow, and I think we'll have sunshine for most of Sunday. Just having the sun out alone this time of year means that temperatures will bounce. So we should reach, I'm thinking we could get into the upper 60s and low 70s tomorrow over much of eastern Pennsylvania to southern New England, with this high kind of settling in overhead. I'm just going to go back here, and there you go. From southeastern Canada, kind of building down the eastern seaboard. And that should hold on until Sunday. So I think we'll be okay through the daytime Sunday. But then by Sunday evening and Sunday night, we do have the first of two disturbances that will be moving through. Maybe some showers overnight into Monday morning. We'll break out into some sun. Sunday highs will be in the 70s. And it might be middle to upper 70s if we get enough sun all day. And Monday also, we could see middle to upper 70s. Another disturbance with a cold front is going to come through late Monday night with showers. Those showers will move out Tuesday afternoon, and that'll be followed by a drier air mass for Wednesday and for Thursday. It doesn't look like we're getting back into any kind of blocking pattern or any kind of onshore flow. So as long as weather systems are moving along, yeah, you might get something to bring some rain or showers every 3 days or so, but that's a whole lot better than 7 days in a row. We don't want a repeat performance of that. Okay, Joe and Joe Weather Show is back Sunday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. We hope to see you then. In the meantime, have a great weekend.